Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last week and how the price of gold can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of gold, what we have seen, gold now trading at a level of $2360. Okay, $2360.685. This is what we have seen in the gold. Now probability is higher. If you look at this particular trend, what we have seen, this is the range where the price is moving for so long. Okay, and a U pattern is forming. After that it is continuously on a higher side. So if it sustain above a level of 2361, a higher chances of going upside we can see, and then it can move above a level of $2392, and if that sustain, a further upside movement we can see, which can move it towards a level of $2449 and a probability of making a new high also. Looking at this particular chart, what we have seen, see these 2 weeks, okay, it has already moved out of the particular week's high, okay, and made a half round 2376. Now it has come down. The probability can be high that if the price keeps sustaining above this level, we can see a further upside movement. And yes, there is a probability. If you look at this particular trend, after making a low of around $18.08 around, we have seen the price was continuously moving upside. Okay, still what we have seen this particular week, that it went down and made a previous week's low. Okay, and chances are high after that it has sustained above this level and made around $70 high. Okay, so what we can see looking at this particular chart, a probability of further upside as soon as the price started hitting above a level of $2376, which is why, because this was a resistance, which was a strong resistance. So when the price hit this particular level, okay, and this particular level and touched, and from there a bounce back has come. I've already explained you that when the price of a resistance being hit for the first time, it didn't sustain, because see, probability was higher because this is a strong resistance. So second time when it comes, it bounced back. Why? Because this is a strong resistance, and once it comes for the third time, probability is very high that we can see it can cross that particular level and can go further upside. Okay, now before I move ahead and explain price of gold can go, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglove@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. At the dollar index, you will see clearly that the price of dollar index trying to move in this particular zone. Okay, it is trying to go higher, but the probability is high that if it started moving below a level of $104.1, it can come down again, and yes, after that it can move below a level of 103.8, and then a further low we can see. But if the price keep moving above this level, a probability of going above a level of 104.3 we can see, which is already weak, and after that it can cross a level of 104.5, and then a further upside movement we can see. Looking at this particular chart, what we have seen, that the price started sustaining above this level, a probability is higher it will cross a level of 104.7, and from there a further upside movement we can see. Okay, but if it started going below a level of 104.1, a further low we can see towards 103.8, and then further low. Why I have to explain you this? Because see, they are inversely related. Okay, so when the price of dollar index started moving down, we can see that the gold price will go up. Okay, similarly, if the price of dollar index started going upside, we can see the gold price can come down. This is one of the factor I'm telling you, but there are other also factors which affect the price. They inversely related. Sometimes they move a little upside, both in same direction. See, they are so in order to reduce that uncertainty, always try to set the SL. It will save your capital, and always try to trail your SL. It will save your profit. See, suppose if you are on the beginning of a trade, always try to put the SL, and once started getting in profit, always try to trail it, so that you can gain a maximum number of profit. Okay, why? Because see, volatility is not that much, then you have to trail according to that. When the volatility is higher, you have to trail according to it. Okay, so now looking at this particular chart, what we can see for the gold. Okay, so if the price sustain, what we can see now, if the price sustain, we can see it can go further upside, and yes, after that it can move above a level of 2376 is already being tested. 2376 is already being weak resistance, so chances are it will cross that level, and from there it will go towards a level of 2378. And once the price started moving above that particular zone, chance of touching a level of 2387 we can see. And once the price started sustaining above 2387, a further high we can see towards a level of 24 $2418. This $2418 is already being a weak resistance, so chances are high it will cross that level, and from there it can cross a level of 2421, and from there a probability of touching its the next high of around 2433. Why I'm telling you all the resistance? Because at these levels profit booking comes or a bounce back comes. So this you have to understand. You can book your profit or you can trail at that particular level. Okay, so once started moving over level of 2418, it can touch a level of 2433, and if the price sustain that level, it can touch its all time high from 2452. Okay, and if the price keep moving above this level, a further upside movement we can see, and then you can trail your SL by $10 or $15, so that you can capture maximum of the profit. Okay, so chances are high it can cross a level of 2040, $2460, then to a level of 2070, and a probability of touching 2500 also we can see, or it can move further upside. So always try to trail your SL by $10. Now, as I've already explained you, market is uncertain. So because if you look at this particular trend, whenever it was making a new high, a fall is coming. Okay, you look at this particular trend, whenever it is making a new high, so when it started moving, making a new high, it can further fall. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, what we can see, suppose the price didn't sustain, it can come down again towards its next support at a level of 2349. Okay, if the price started moving below that particular level, chance of going further low we can see towards a level of $2330. Okay, and suppose if the price started falling below that particular level, chance of going towards a level of 2323 we can see. If the price started moving below that particular level, chance of touching a level of 2318 we can see, and once started moving below that particular zone, we will see it will cross a level of 2316, and from there it will go below a level of 2300. Okay, if the price started moving below 2300, probability of touching a level and going below a level of 2295 we can see, because that is already being a weak support, so chances are high that we can see it will cross a level of 2272, which is in the zone. So probability is higher it will cross a level of 2236 after crossing this level. Okay, and if that level move further down, a probability of going towards a level of below a level of 2200 also we can see. So keep that in mind. As soon as the price started going below 2272, a further fall we can see towards a level of 2238, and from there a further probability of going towards 2227. Okay, if that level move further down, we can see it will go below a level of 2200, and the probability of crossing a level of 2198 we can see. Okay, and if that sustained below that level, a further fall we can see. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you